you think people will vote for me?
All right, what's up, everybody? Robert Peppo. I am back, but with something a little different for you guys. I'm going to do a product review. All right, something I wanted to do for a long time, but I found a way to do a product review that fits in some of my things that I do in the outside when you follow me on social media, fitness, business, things like that. Okay, so today I have the controversial Nike Alphafly Next % running shoe. All right, so I'm gonna open the box here. All right, Alphafly. It's the first time I'm taking them out the box. Comes with a little bag. Better come with something like that for the price. They better be pretty awesome. We don't need the bag for the video, but I'm gonna leave one right there. Hopefully that's in the picture. And I'm gonna keep one right here so I can talk about it with some of my points. Now I realized from my test video that if you can see me, it looks like I'm not wearing shorts or something like that, but I am. I'm wearing running shorts, sitting down, they're short, right, comfortable, because I'm going to run and show you about these shoes, okay? So don't worry about it. All right, so the Nike Alphafly Next %. They came out when Eliud Kipchoge, the Kenyan marathoner who holds the world record for the fastest marathon, ran in them when he broke the 2-hour barrier, which people thought would never happen. Nike and Eliud were in collaboration with this for about 2 years leading up to that run. He was training in Kenya, and the link in the video shows a bit of a description about that. And for those of you that know, I love Kenya, the country. I spent a lot of time there. I happen to love so many different things about it that I got into kind of following these marathon runners and growing up as an athlete, specifically being a fast athlete in football and track, and then transitioning into my Army side of things and running long distances, ultra marathons, well, anywhere from 5Ks to ultra marathons. I sort of like went down the rabbit hole of running and gear because I'm a gearhead. I love good gear. I love comfortability. I love functionability. And so I went down this rabbit hole and I found all these videos and all these things. And I came to these. In 2019, when I was in Afghanistan, I was watching Eliud. I heard all come out about he's going to run the sub 2-hour marathon, and I got to watch it fucking live. First of all, I was in Afghanistan, service is poor, we might be on mission, and I somehow wasn't at this time and watched him run. And what was he running in? At the time, the first prototype of the Nike Alphafly Next %. But after he broke it, which was an insane feat of human accomplishment that nobody thought could be done, there was controversy behind the shoe saying it was illegal with the sports agencies, the anti-doping agencies. There's also links in the bio for that because they had originally had a different plate within the sole here, and the governing bodies said it was too much of a plate. They gave too much spring and bounce to the runner, taking away all that pressure off of your ankle like when you land, and springs you a little bit too much forward, making you faster than other athletes. Okay. Then they said the height of the cushion, height of like the foam, the cushion to the ground was also too great, that it created too much roll and propulsion forward as well. So Nike accepted it at that point. The world record stood, of course, because he still ran an hour and 59 minutes and 40 seconds. But a lot of people were saying this shoe was banned. And in 2020, it was banned from elite competition, Olympic competition. So Nike reinvented it and came out with this one, the Alphafly Next % final version where you're at today. So before I get into some of the specs of the shoe, I'm going to give you my down and dirty. Okay, I don't like Nike for running shoes at all. I think this might change my mind just due to the research that I've done, the people who have worn it, Eliud and the amazing Kenyans that also run this shoe that were working with Nike. But I ran my first half marathon in a Nike Flyknit, and it was horrendous. I love the Asics gel Nimbus, The link is down there as well. Absolutely one of the best running shoes for distance, specifically half marathons, marathons, and ultras. High mileage stuff, the Asics Gel Nimbus. There are other really good shoe companies that are really, really good at cushioning. Nike, I think, is more of a lifestyle brand, more of a looking cool brand, not necessarily functional in performance on running shoes, I should say, because their cleats are really good. Some of their basketball shoes might be okay, but their running shoes, I never liked them. And I don't know any really good runners that did either until these came out. Of course, they had sponsored athletes and probably had a preferred shoe for them, but it wasn't available to the general market. And neither were these for about 2 years. These were not available when I tried to look at them, probably for 2 years. But last week, Black Friday, Cyber Monday came along. I said, well, I'm going on vacation. Let me just jump on. I'm going to look for a shoe just to be comfortable in. And what the fuck did I find? I found these available in all sizes and all color schemes, and they had different colors. I don't usually rock hyper cool colors like this and flashy shit, but these were pretty dope, and they were the most neutral ones that I can find for myself. And not only are they typically retailed at $260 to $275, but on Nike.com Black Friday, they were not only discounted to like $220, it was also free shipping. And so I was like, look, I've been looking at these for a long time. Everybody says they're awesome, amazing, controversial, so of course I want to get them. Couldn't beat the price, even though they're pretty costly for what they are, supposedly, the best and fastest road running shoe. I said, okay, let me get them and see what the deal is. I don't think I'll ever stray from my Gel Nimbus, but we're going to find out today because I will go do a test running them. I'll break them down for you, and I'll show you what I think, and I'll get them on video in a little action. All right, so here's some specs on the Alphafly Next Percents. They weigh 7.4 ounces with this maximum cushioning for long distance. They are part of the Flyknit family, which you see here, so that makes them very, very light. I mean, 7.4 ounces, they're fucking light, all right? And they have that much cushion in their light. It's a new composite, trademark patented foam technology that they use that no one else has to make them that light. Because, like, legitimately, very light. I'm going to compare that with my all-time favorite, the Gel Nimbus, which I have a knit version of those as well. Those are 10.2 ounces. So a 3-ounce difference is a shoe, that's like 30%, okay? That's a pretty significant weight advantage to these. And if you combine that with the propulsion and the cushioning and these grips that they claim that they have designed differently for traction on the road, that's probably a significant difference at the most elite level. I'm not sure that's going to make that much of a difference for me because you still got to be really fucking fast to run really fucking fast. So although I'm pretty good, although I've ran a lot and tried a bunch of different shoes, I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference for me. What I'm looking for is the comfortability, the breathability, and if they really do kind of take that pressure off of your joints as they claim they do and off of your leg muscles to continue to run that distance at a higher rate of speed for longer. Those things combined will probably make this shoe one of the best ever. We're going to find out. What do they call these things? 2 slim Zoom Air units, okay? Whatever that means for cushioning, which is awesome. And that carbon plate I spoke about before is supposed to help you with the leg fatigue as well, and just taking that off of your muscles and allowing you to run a longer distance without fatiguing. So my take on them being actually illegal, I think if you can create a shoe that is a shoe and you're going to complain that it makes a runner too fast, you should probably just, if you're a company complaining about this, create a shoe that is fast as well. Since Nike beat you to the technology and their athletes perform better in it, I think that's product innovation. I don't know that a shoe can make you run a sub 2-hour marathon. Of course, at the elite level, everything matters. That's why, like, taking steroids, you can't do it because although it doesn't do the training for you, although it doesn't magically just put muscles on you, when you're at the elite level, every little thing helps a little bit, and that will be the separator from first and second place and or world records or not. But I mean, to me, it's a shoe, and we're gonna find out. Okay, I don't have the original prototype to have any comparison, but we're gonna find out if it's actually that fucking elite. All right, well, of course, when you're doing this on your own, shit happens. In an unfortunate turn of events, my camera audio fucked up. I dropped it, and it literally won't take video without a microphone. And I usually use my other microphones that are better, but I'm going to use this one for this because literally my iPhone won't pick up my sound without sounding like this. So I fucked up my phone, but I hope this works. So I'm going to try them on now, and then we're going to go for a run. So let's get them on for the first time. All right, these are pretty high back here, and it's a little tight. It doesn't open where the laces are. It's all one piece. So although it's a little concern to me because I don't love my shoes that tight, I don't want to ruin these when I push them on. They got really nice grips, so I'm thinking that's going to probably do it. So I got my Nike Run socks on now. So Nike Run socks with Nike shoes, just thought that would be appropriate. I usually like features socks a lot, but let's go ahead and see what happens. And yes, I'm doing this on my table here, so hopefully my wife doesn't yell at me. Damn, these are tight. Let's hope this works. Okay, actually that slid in pretty good. These grips help a ton, so you don't fucking push this down and ruin the front trying to get up in there. Yeah, these are really high, so push my sock up, but they fit really, really good, actually. And I hate ordering things online like that because you might not ever know. And with some shoes, of course, you got to worry about how you run. If you're a neutral runner, if you overpronate, how your foot hits the ground. Is your heel hitting first? Is your toe hitting first? A lot of high-level run shoes are designed to kind of use whatever your running style is and benefit you. But these are just what they are. So we're going to find out. But honestly, these feel really, really good already. Fairly easy to get in, even though it has a small opening. And I'm putting them on kind of tall on the table to show you guys. But these grips seem to work really good. So, damn. All right, these are pretty decent. They feel great. Honestly, the cushion is insane, obviously, as I was talking to you guys about it. But let's get them on, laced up. I don't like to lace my run shoes too tight because as you run and get hot and sweaty, your foot expands a little bit. And so if they're too tight, that's going to be really uncomfortable for the whole duration of your run, especially at longer distances. But honestly, these feel really good right off the bat. I'm going to see if this is going to rub my ankle here, but luckily these Nike Run socks are a little larger and I can pull them out. That's what I was hoping for, but that is the case. And they feel really good. You can already tell how you're going to roll when you run. So they feel really good. Let's get it. All right, what's up, guys? Just came outside, and just walking out of the house, you can feel how these are really going to propel you forward and the cushion that they have on them. All right, you kind of got to get used to it. I'm going to tell you that, but I'm just going to run down and back real quick, show you guys and talk to you guys a little bit about my first initial thoughts. Short run. It's not a long run. I will do a long run and then tell you my feedback after that. Let's get it. All right. Super short run. Quick test. Very comfortable. They're loud. Okay, they hit the ground kind of loud, which to me is annoying. I don't run with headphones on, so I hear everything, and I'm sort of kind of thinking of everything, understanding things, thinking about my mechanics, getting in the zone, feeling my body, but that might be a little annoying until they break in. I'm not sure if that's just a thing. We'll find out on the next longer run. Cushion is insane. They fit pretty good. They're a little tight. I got a size 12, which I typically wear. They do feel a little tight. I'm just gonna break them in a little bit, right? Every shoe's got to be broken in. Doesn't matter what they are. Maybe that will help. But we'll come back with my take from a longer run. Let's get it. Ugh. All right. So I did a slightly longer run, and a few things I noticed. I didn't feel really anything on my heel. Okay, so no heel impact, which I typically do a little bit. I'm a heavier guy, so I'm a heavier runner. I feel like I have pretty good form, and this really wants to force you to go onto your calf more. So put more pressure on your calf muscle because you're on the tip of your toes and rolling, and instead of landing flat, which is fine. Everybody has different style running. But for me, pretty early on in my longer run, I felt my calves kind of getting that calf pump. Not fatigue, not pain. It was still comfortable. But I feel like for me, that might become an issue because I'm carrying so much weight. And I'm not a typical distance runner at heart. So it might be something for me to get used to. My initial feeling on this is the base is kind of short. So on the Asics Gel Nimbus, the base is wider. So your full foot lands and the whole shoe itself is not so ergonomically placed, like all this opening here. So when you're landing, they're hoping you're landing on this part here to here only. This is thin. This is very thin. And we didn't even really hit much on here. So although technologically, Nike probably has a reason for that, my initial thoughts as a runner, my running style, everything considered, Asics definitely are better for me. There are incredibly good shoes out there that are light, if that's what you're looking for, with good cushion, or are much better for heavier runners or your average runner. Now, if you're an elite runner, you have a small frame, small build, small foot, and a light body weight, these are probably really good for you. I'm going to give them another couple runs, and I'll come back to you with more, but this is a quick down and dirty about the Nike Alphafly Next Percent controversial running shoe and my first take on it. So that's what it is. Go check them out, the link for yourself. But the down and dirty is probably not that necessary, but we'll find out. Let's get it. Robert Peppo. Please follow on all social medias. Check out Peppo's. That's my company. Let's get it.